Hey, Gavax here. Today I want to do the legends in Madden 21 that I want to see most. Now, there's a lot of people, if you remember the spreadsheet we did back when the NFL 100 thing was going on, trying to predict. So I want to go through like the top players of the positions, and then I go through my top 10 list of legends wanted. And let's just get right into it. Like, you guys remember my Themed Diamond video where, from earlier this year, if you've been along the channel for a while, where I wanted like the Themed Diamonds for Madden 21, and James Harrison, Ernie Holmes for the Patriots, Faneca, Ferrier for the Jets, so on and so forth. Those were the meme choices, obviously. I actually put them down here. But check out that video. I can link it in the description, but you guys can basically see all the Themed Diamonds that I wanted for each team there, but I kind of go into more depth in that video on each one. So, let's go over to kind of like the legends, like the bigger names. Because Theme Diamonds, there are some big names there, don't get me wrong. But like the legends, the ultimate legends, that kind of stuff that we see are like the superstars of the NFL past. So like the top players of all time. Like the Brett Farves, Tarkingtons. I don't want to click there. Dan Marino. Elway, like some of these we already have obviously in game. We still got Steve Young, Rodgers, and Roethlisberger still playing, Warren Moon. But a lot of solid quarterbacks. Generally in Madden, the mobile quarterbacks, the ones that actually have running prowess, are the ones that are more, desired because they have been unable to balance pocket passes. So while I want like a Terry Bradshaw because he's a Steeler, I think he'd be absolutely useless in game, right? Especially if they do the same archetype going into next year with like strong arm or pocket passing. It's just not worth it. Like, I'd rather have Donovan McNabb in the game than Terry Bradshaw, and that's hard to say as a Steelers fan, but like he would just suck, right? And you'd be just like, all right, Terry Bradshaw, I'm never going to use you. You're terrible. Just like Roethlisberger, who I guess in regs could work with his pump fake, maybe if you can get that glitchiness to work. But like Cunningham's better than Staubach. McNair is better than Aikman. All true, right? Both by stats, career average, and in Madden, it's not even close, right? But moving on. Now to the running backs. What top running backs all time do we need in game? We do have a few of these. LaDainian Tomlinson is like the first one that stands out. Falk, I don't believe will be coming back, but maybe. Tomlinson hasn't been in the game for a couple of years since he was like the series master. Maybe they'll bring him back. Barry Sanders is a yearly nightmare for us. Allen was in the game. Johnson, Dorsett. We could get Thurman Town. Like, there's so many crazy, awesome names of yesteryear, and not even like the ones that are like top of the list here, just like guys that maybe stuck around for a few years also had a big impact on the game. Like one of my favorite running backs all time, Craig Ironhead Hayward. That'd be kind of cool to get a big old trucking back. Obviously, like Jerome Bettis, and he was in the game this year. Big old thick boys to bowl over defenders. That's my favorite style of running. Roger Craig would be good too. Who else? There was one other person I was going to mention that I totally forgot on that list. But like, yeah, running backs. O.J. Simpson would be a long shot, but that would be kind of a funny one to bring back. Defensive line and linebackers, I kind of grouped them up for NFL 100 because they were grouped. We got a lot of these. We actually have most of these. Junior Seau, we don't for pretty obvious reasons, but maybe not. I don't know. Maybe they can bring him back. But R.I.P. Alan Page, Julius Peppers, Lawrence Taylor. Yeah, we got him. Carl Eller, we don't. Marshall, we don't. Ricky Jackson, we did have. Merlin, I don't think we've ever had either. Strahan, we do. Singletary, Taylor, Dolman. So, like, all good names. Some of them, like I said, we already have in game. We just got Warren Sapp, and he's a goddamn nightmare this year. Randy White. Jack Ham is somebody I definitely want to come back. Bob Lilly. London Fletcher. Dude, London Fletcher was a physical beast. That would be actually a really good linebacker if they brought him in the game, too. Jack Youngblood. John Randall we got in the game. Derek Thomas, skipping over a few. Haloti Ngata, I didn't think he was this high in the career weightings, but like he was kind of a nightmare for the Ravens there for a few years. As a Steelers fan, I gotta confidently say he stayed in our head. Sam Mills underrated, in my opinion. Maybe a lot of guys are underrated. All right, CB safeties. Rod Woodson, number 1. Yay. Okay. Yeah, Kraus. Remember when Kraus, 6'3", was just like a beast back there? Was that 18 with 91 zone? He was in the game for a couple years there. They kind of got rid of him. But yeah, he was a tall, rangy defender that was basically no hit power, all coverage. And that was kind of nice for a little bit. Charles Woodson, 100% needs to be back in this game. Oh, man. Was it Madden 16, Charles Woodson? That car was so money. He was so money we didn't even know he was money. But he did. Just like Ryan from The Office. Darryl Green. Probably the fastest man in NFL history. 100% needs to be here. Needs to be in the game. He got a card, we didn't get like a power up, right? So his speed was like just pretty good. But like, yeah, he'll get a power up, obviously, if he gets a card next year. But Dale Green was a fun one to run with. Billy Brown, Dawkins, Mel Blount, Aeneas Williams. We had him a couple years ago. I don't think we got him this year, though. Herb Adderley. Well, I know we don't have that this year. Eric Allen, Houston, Renfro. All solid players. Donnie Shell, please. Another Steelers safety. Need it. Need it, yes. Yes, to go along with the Troy Polamalu beast. All right, Darren Sharper, the hardest hitting safety in the league. Did he get in legal trouble? I think he got in legal trouble, didn't he? But I don't remember. There's so much legal trouble with people. I don't remember all that. Offensive lineman. I mean, not that pretty. I don't really, offensive lineman. I mean, the Steelers had some great offensive linemen over the year. Like Alan Faneca should be in the Hall of Fame, but he's not, sadly. One of the best of all time. Yeah. I mean, you can just basically throw a dart at this list. I don't care. Just bring one of them in. Oh, yeah, he's a tight end. Sorry, offensive lineman and tight ends are in this list together. So, go ahead and get it. Munchak. All of it. Forrest Gregg. Willie Anderson. Jason Witten already in the game. Because he's still playing. And then wide receivers, before we get to my top 10 list, just a brief overview of this list. Who don't we have in the league that's top? Reggie Wayne? Bring him. Deion's more. He got the average value from his CB value. Tim Brown. Steve Large. James Lofton, I think. Have we had him? I don't remember him in the game in the last few years. Bring back Steve Smith and Isaac Bruce. Isaac Bruce, he was a pretty big beast. Didn't have a signature card. Back when, like, cards other than Legends actually played well. Legends and Golden Tickets, right? He had a signature card that was very nice. God, I really wish they could make cards other than, like, basically the meta Legends play as, like, top-tier players. But they kind of are weird and stagnant with their content. Warfield. Carter's been a couple years. Jimmy. I keep getting Jimmy on this list. Wait, no. That's a different Jimmy. Sorry. Henry, Andre. Yeah, a lot of guys here. Art Monk. Monk would be kind of cool to bring back. Yeah, solid overall list. So, my top 10. Let's do it. Top 10 legends I want in the game. Number 10. I will like thick boys. William Refrigerator Perry. The I guess, not centerpiece, but kind of a centerpiece of those old 80s Bears defenses. Fullback, you can put, like, he'll get an out of position fullback card. It's really too bad we didn't get a golden ticket Poe card this year, or Vita Vea card. But Refrigerator Perry would be a wonderful defensive tackle, especially if they make weight matter more. Number 9, one of the fastest guys in NFL history, Bob the Bullet Hayes. Great. I think last time we had Perry was at 15 or 16. Hayes, I don't ever remember in Madden Ultimate Team. Johnny U would be phenomenal. He's the first of the quarterbacks to put on this, right? The quarterbacks are, like, sadly, even, like, above average quarterbacks are known more than a lot of, like, above average, even great offensive linemen, or other more, like, less skill position, more the hogs type of positions. Number 7, somebody we haven't had in the game since 15, Jack Ham. My very first review on this channel, Jack Ham. Bring him back! Number 6 is another quarterback who I would like to see, Joe Namath. Please. Going out the play. Maybe give him like a clutch gene. Clutch factor, bringing it home. Or swagger factor for Joe. Number 5, Brett Farve, please. And please give him, like, a good thing. Because he was, like, at the early beginning of his career, he was, like, more of an improviser type quarterback. Even late in his career, he was still improviser, even though he had a cannon for an arm. I really hope they don't do archetypes like that next year. So number 4, I want this guy. I just want to see how EA could animate Elroy Crazy Legs Hirsch's legs, right? Because he kind of ran with, like, a flare-out leg style. So it's like he was on the NFL 100 team, right? So a well-regarded individual player. Maybe not a lot of people know of him, but he had a very unique, weird running style. So I just want to see if EA can do it, put him in the game, really put him out there as kind of like a different, strange running style. I guess it wouldn't be that hard to motion capture it and then put it in the game, right? But they'd have to do something special for him. I just want to see it as, like, everybody's got their unique running style, but he'd be a super unique running style. Now, here is a player that has gotten a lot of controversy lately. In the last few years, EA got in a lot of trouble for censoring out his name. So bring him back, do something where, like, donate the pack sales. I mean, they already put out their message saying they're going to work with it and donate money and stuff, and that's good from EA. But I don't know. They might get some blowback, but people about but you know, he'd have to sign his rights over anyways. They might get some blowback for making money off it, but if they donate it to the right causes, I think that could be a really good move for everybody. So bring him back. I don't know what Goodell feels about it, as he is like kind of the emperor of this whole thing. If he still has Colin blackballed from the league or the teams, I don't know. But I think he'd be a very good legend to bring back. It reminded me, it was one of my first, he was also one of my first reviews on the channel back in 15. It was a dual review with Sammy Baugh, because a lot of quarterbacks I remember came out around this time. So here he is slinging the ball, Madden 15. Yeah, I think bring him back. He is my number 3 wanted legend, just to, I don't know, unblackball him, please, I guess, to EA, NFL. But let's go back to the last few legends. I believe it's right here. Yes. All right, so number 2 most wanted legend in the game is somebody I've been asking for years. A pioneer, a wonderful athlete back in the day. Jim Thorpe. Basically, I guess, widely considered one of the greatest athletes of all time. I think he was like, he showed up to the, I don't know the exact story. I should have looked it up before I started this video, but I think he showed up to the Olympics and somebody like stole his shoes. So he went on to run with like mismatched shoes or something and won the sprint or the run. And the, you know, there's a very large legend around Jim Thorpe. I definitely recommend everybody going and checking that out. And number 1, like you guys know, always Taiwan. Taiwan, number 1. All right? So, there we go. Top 10 legends wanted in Madden 21. Let me know what you guys think. Who do you want in the game through the NFL, MUT stuff, all that goodness? What are you excited for? Who do you want for them to bring into the game next year? Thanks for watching. Call to action. See you tomorrow.